the Shining Ones skills on the platform. And this oracle read this week is for our earth signs. Earth signs are Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Coincidentally, that's what came out for earth signs, is the Virgo, sign of Virgo. Okay? Now, what I'm getting is that, before I get into this, is Spirit's moving me, is that Virgo, earth signs. There's something that earth signs can learn from Virgo, right? Virgo being a fellow earth sign for Taurus and Capricorn, right? Virgo, there's something that Virgo has that the other two signs may or may not have, or definitely can learn from, to help better improve their life. Okay? So that's the reason why the Virgo came out for our earth signs. Not a coincidence at all. Right? I don't believe in coincidences. Things happen for a reason. When things happen in our life that's not working out, there's something that we need to learn and we need to improve and better on. Right? Life is a consistent learning process. And if you're not learning, you're not growing. Okay? If you're not improving, you're not growing. You need to continuously learn to improve. You don't have to learn every second of the day, but if you're taking an hour out every day of your life to better yourself, that's so much improvement over a year's time. You'll be surprised where you are from 1 year later, right? If you track it on a consistent basis, your progress of your life, you will be surprised every single year if you focus on bettering yourself every 1 hour a day minimum, right? You deserve to give yourself that, at least that, to spend an hour to improve your life. If you're not doing something to improve your life, then what's the point? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's go. Now, earth signs. What came out for you today is the symbol of Virgo. Is the Virgin Maiden. Okay. Its traditional dates August 23rd to September 22nd. Right? With the 13th Zodiac incorporated. Its new dates are September 16th to October 30th. Now, the 13th sign, listen, I actually getting ready to do an extensive video on the 13th sign. Well, it's not only about the 13th sign, but there's so many layers and elements involved. It's going to take me a couple hours to get it in, right? So look out for that. It's coming soon, okay? It's almost going to be in a form of maybe even a documentary, right? But I digress on that. But now let's go on. So the 13th Zodiac Incorporated, new dates October 16th, October 30th. Right? Virgo is the mutable earth sign, ruled by Mercury, and represents particularly observation, okay, reflection, and thoughtfulness. All right, let's pause on that for just a minute, earth signs. When I say that in the beginning, that there's something that Virgo does that typically the other two earth signs are not doing, and you can learn from Virgo to improve your life, right? We got to understand is that we can't just take one piece of information from just maybe one person, or only focus on getting information from only one source. We need to get it from multiple sources, right? We need to be able to be open to absorb all knowledge, wisdom, and information. And then, and I've said this similar to on the other reads, right? So possibly go back and read the other reads, because you may be have more than just water or earth in your chart. You may have earth, fire, and water in your chart. So the other reads may actually resonate with you as well. Okay? The other oracle reads that I put out every week. So read those. Even go back and listen to the old ones. There's a lot of information that you can learn from everything, right? So we need to understand and learn that there's something that we can learn from everywhere. But now, when we're getting ready to take an action, we need to have one train of thought to be able to complete an action, right? For example, if you are in construction, right? I relate to that, so that's the reason why I'm using construction. When you're building something, for example, let's say a house, right? There's process to build that house. Now, their houses have different parts in them, but nonetheless, there's a basic foundation to build a house. And everyone who builds houses follow that structure. You can try to go do it a different way, right? And then you turn around and find out it doesn't come out right. So, just like baking a particular type of cake, you have to follow the ingredients specifically, or you're not going to have a cake. You're going to have a deformed something else. It's going to be something else. It's not going to be a cake, right? You have to follow things to the T when you're outputting something. But when you're taking in information, you can take as much information as possible, then you digest it, then you keep what's good, throw out the rest, right? So, earth signs. Something that you can definitely learn from Virgo. Take it or leave it. It's up to you, right? Everybody can decide to do whatever they want, and everyone's considered grown, but grown people, they learn information and knowledge, and they apply it to their life for success. Success is not a one-day thing. It's consistent. Over and over, you have to be successful all the time. It's not just one time and I'm done and I can just sit back for the rest of my life and enjoy life. No. There's work that needs to be done on a consistent basis. We need to continuously learn. Now, Virgo is a mutable earth sign, ruled by Mercury, and represents practicality, right? Observation, reflection, and thoughtfulness. So here's what you can take away from this, earth signs, right? Maybe even Virgo understands this because this is a Virgo. This is a Virgo that came out. So Taurus and Capricorn, what you can take from this is observation, right? Take your time to observe things before you decide to make a move. Okay? Capricorns, I know, can be very impulsive and just go with things, right? They kind of move towards that masculine side and just try to just move forward without really considering things, right? Because when you're in the feminine, you think first before you react. You're not going to just jump ahead. A feminine mindset is someone that thinks first before reacting. Masculine tends to not fully consider and think things. That's why it's been said that, women tend to be smarter than men. In a lot of aspects, that can be true. Because you have, but I'm going to say feminine women are smarter, right? Because she thinks before she reacts. She's considering things before she makes a decision, because she understands that if I do this, this is something that can mess me up in the long run, right? Yes. So what you can take from this, Taurus and Capricorn, observation, reflection, right? So we need to reflect on the decisions that we've made in the past. If we're doing something over and over again and we're getting the same result, and that result is not helping you, you need to stop everything in its tracks and reflect on why it's not working. You need to stop. You must stop what you're doing and reflect on the decisions that you've made to put you in the position that you may be in, right? Even if the decisions were good, you may reflect on the decisions that you made in the past, like, that was a good decision. Is there a way that I could have made it better, right? Now you're elevating, right? Versus degenerating. you're increasing versus decreasing in life. These are just little things that you could do to make your life better. Who doesn't want better in life? If you don't want better in life, forget, just click off right now. If you're not looking for better in your life, or to do better or be better, you can click off the video right now. Just stop watching or listening to me, for that matter. Right? Just stop, because it doesn't make any sense. This is for people who want to improve and better their life, who wants to learn different aspects to be able to make their life a more pleasant experience. Okay? Now, reflection. Learn to reflect on past decisions to be able to make better decisions moving forward. Because if you're not reflecting, you tend to not make better decisions, and you wonder why things are not going the way it should be going. We should be always growing in life. If you're not growing, you're stagnant and you're dying. Okay? And then thoughtfulness. It kind of ties in with reflection. But think, not just, surface wise, but really go within and really think about why things are the way they are for me. Why can't I get better? Why am I not improving? Right? There's certain things that you are not good at. That's not your strong suit. So you may have to seek others, not to teach you, but to maybe give you some type of direction, guidance, in a direction where you can be better. Earth signs. Now I'm going to put a plug in here. I offer life coaching. So if you want some life coaching lessons, definitely leave it in the comment. And we can schedule a time where you can get some life coaching, right? It's not cheap, but listen, life can be very costly. And if you're spending money on things that's not getting you nowhere, why not spend, a few $100 to a few $1,000s to make your life better, where you make 100 times over in the next couple of years? It makes sense. You're investing in yourself and in your future. Let's move on. Now, also, thoughtfulness. Be very thoughtful. Earth signs, okay? Now, all earth signs have in common the need for physical security. You all have that need. Everyone has the need for physical security, right? Some more than others, right? But nonetheless, earth signs, you have that need for physical security. So how can you put yourself in a position where your physical security is consistently and always secured? That means you have to think first. You can't just haphazardly do things because you feel like doing it. Your feelings will get you caught up. Your feelings will put you in a position where you find yourself in a place where you really don't want to be, because you're arrogant, you are stubborn, you are being pig-headed, and you're not listening to reason. There's probably been plenty of people in your life who've tried to tell you certain things and you didn't listen because you felt like you knew better. Certain people are in your life for one or two reasons. Either people are helping you become a better person, or they are not. Figure out who's there helping you to become better and who's not, and eliminate the ones that are not helping you do better or be better. Simple. If you don't have 3 groups of people in your life on a consistent basis, you need to definitely think about, you need to go ahead and reflect and observe and be thoughtful. Because if you don't have these 3 groups of people, you have people that are on your level trying to elevate and become better. You have people who are doing better than you on a higher level than you, that are guiding you in a certain direction to improve your life. And then you have people who are not doing so as good as you, but want to do as good as you and go and possibly move up beyond. It's a cycle where you will consistently be improving in your life and moving up on the plane of life. Right? Though, if you don't have these three kind of people in your life on a consistent basis, you need to check yourself and reconsider what you're doing. You need these three kind of people in your life to be a better, well-rounded person. Okay? Now, also, when Virgo appears in your reading, you are being asked to take a step back and observe. Once again, observation. Okay? Quietly. You can't do it around noise. You can't talk and think at the same time. You can, but you're not, unless you already got the concepts down, you're not really learning. Like, I'm talking right now, and this is something that's already within me. So I don't really have to think at this point in time, because I already know. I know what I'm saying and when I'm putting it together, because I've been through certain experiences in my life where I'm able to talk about the way I'm talking right now, and I can do it confidently because I know what I'm talking about, because this is something that's I've been applied to my life over many years. So I can relay this information to you with full and complete confidence to help you become better people. Take it or leave it. It's up to you, right? There's no one has to listen to this or take it into consideration. And once again, when Virgo appears in your reading, you are being asked to take a step back, okay? Because we don't know everything at first, right? I don't even know everything, but I've reached a certain level, and I can speak on that level and lower than that. I can speak to people on all kind of levels. I can sit down with government officials, or I can sit down with someone that's homeless on the street and have a conversation with them also, right? Because it's the experience that I've been through to be able to do that. Now, observation quietly, in a quiet space, so you can fully think and articulate your thoughts as to what you want to say. You have 2 ears for a reason and 1 mouth. The Most High gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen more than you talk. Let's go. Virgo is a mediator and can help see what others cannot. What did I say? There's something you can learn from Virgo. Virgos tend to see things that others don't see. Earth signs, this is for you. Okay? Let's go. Now is the time for practicality, thoughtfulness. Okay? Are you brainstorming for something? Your ideas and creativity are necessary now. Okay? Ideas and creativity is necessary. You got to get creative. This is not no time for no dull moments. Right? Get creative. Okay? Refer to the Mercury Earth card for additional clarification and information. Right? I'm not going to get into all that right now, because I'm a little bit over than I expected. But do some research on the planet Mercury. Okay, Earth signs? Do some research on the planet Earth, and it'll give you a wider aspect of what I'm talking about. All right? A wider understanding on things. Because what I know is this: man doesn't learn by being told. So take this information. Don't just take it for face value. Research. Go look into what I'm saying. Take the extra step to improve your life. You can take this video and the information I'm talking about in this 10 to 15 minutes, 20 minutes I tend to go on these videos, right? For the weekly reads for each, for the earth signs, water signs, and fire signs, right? But this particularly is for our earth signs, okay? And you can go ahead and do research, and it'll take you in all different directions that you can learn something. These are areas that I've already studied on. So I'm not going to go any further, because I can make this video 3-4 hours long and go on all different types of information. But I'm not. This is just basic information for you guys to take and be able to expound on your own. okay, to improve your situation. Okay, this is not about me. This is about you. I already retain this information. I'm on a whole different area of knowledge and information, but I'm giving you guys. Some people can benefit from this. All right, some possibly it may be beyond this. Okay. Now, let's move forward. So yeah, look into Mercury and Earth signs. Okay, planets for our Earth signs, for additional clarification and information. Now, the inverted Virgo, right, means Virgo's main weakness is over-analyzing situations. Now, you can over-analyze. You're thinking too much, right? Thoughts and events. Beware that your thoughts produce your actions, but do not allow your thoughts to rule and plague you. If a mistake has been made, acknowledge and rectify it. Then let it go. Okay? Only the present can be changed. So once again, sometimes you're thinking about things that you did in the past. Oh, I did that. Oh, I could have done better. Yeah, you possibly could have, but it's already a done deal. You know, you can't cry over spilt milk. It's done. Wipe it up, move on. But learn from it, right? Pause, reflect, and think, right? Before you make decisions. So yeah, this is for our Earth signs. That's all it is for you guys for this week. Peace.